So earlier this week we had the reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but we still don't know what's actually in game. What content are we getting? Where's it set? Things like that. We did get some more info that it is going to be set after Black Ops 2. It's a continuation of that. It's in the future again. And I want to talk about a leak that we had before we started getting all these Snapchat teasers, or just about the same time. And I've been talking throughout this week about bringing you the information of Call of Duty EVO. And then when we actually receive the info for Black Ops 3, the reveal of the name, that's all we have, we're still waiting for the world reveal of it on the 26th of April, I thought that, no, this can't be right, the EVO just can't work. But now everyone's starting to discuss the exosuits business, and everyone's really scared we're going to getting exosuits. And then some people have been coming up with the idea of biological enhancements, things like that, and that really does tie in with the leak we get of Call of Duty EVO. And another thing that really does confirm this is something that we got from the industry insider Shinobi, but I will talk about that afterwards. But I'm going to read you the full details we have of Call of Duty EVO was the name that we got for this. However, it does look like it's going to be Black Ops 3, but they may have actually changed the name from Call of Duty EVO because everyone's such big fans of the Black Ops franchise. They may have just changed it to Black Ops 3 at the last minute. But I'm going to read you the full details of the full post. So on Reddit, a user who was 100% correct, some people claim, about the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 campaign, the information he provided was all correct. He has then posted again for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, or what he is calling Call of Duty EVO. And this game takes place in 2030, that sort of era, so 2030 to 2040. Now this is after Black Ops 2, as that was 2025. America is unscathed by global political instability, with more territory, power and wealth than it has today. America is far superior to any other nation. Around the world, people revolt against their governments, blaming American imperialism for their suffering. The multinational treaty organization, known as MNTO, is a military, political and economic coalition created to combat the influence of the West. Its members are primarily third world countries, but through improvements instituted by the MNTO, they industrialize and modernize in a rate previously unimagined. This includes a modern and powerful military with over 75 million soldiers. Member states like Iran, North Korea, Mexico and Nigeria regularly rattle the sabers of the West by military operations in neutral countries, and Mexico waging a war of attrition on the US-Mexico border. Now faced with the threat of invasion, the United States initiates the EVO program. EVO, standing for Evolved Variable Operator, is a new weapon in the fight against the MNTO. Tier 1 soldiers are selected to have their brain activity synchronized with a computer database, so upon death or induced stasis, they can operate a combat drone, and this is described as Robocop-like. EVO operators are stronger, faster, and can withstand any condition on Earth, and are different than other combat drones because they rely on brain data that is connected to a Tier 1 operator. So what the soldier thinks is what the EVO thinks, and vice versa. EVO is used in flashpoints around the world and wages a clandestine war against the MNTO until global war breaks out. Unknown to America, MNTO intelligence reverse engineered the EVO program and put sleepers in areas of American infrastructure, so this is obviously to balance out the game. In only one day, the sleepers destroy American infrastructure, attack key military sites, take control of our arsenal, and assassinate the president and the rest of the chain of command. This is around halfway during the game. The MNTO invades America with a 25 million strong expeditionary force, and long-standing anger leads to the brutal genocide of 70 million Americans. The game puts you and the rest of your EVO team in the middle of war, and combat compared to previous CODs is more open, fast-paced and tactical. We have received leaks before of an open world campaign. At the same time, you attack key MNTO points to bring an end to the war and restore global order. Now here we have a list of the weapons, and also because this is a zombies channel and I really want to focus on the zombies, obviously we do have to talk about the campaign for when the game will be set, but the stock Black Ops 3 zombie weapons that we will receive on the wall and in the box, things like that, should be the ones detailed here. So we have the AK-12, the HK-416, the ACR, the Honey Badger, the CM-901, the Vepr, the Scar-L, the Scar-PDW, the PDR, the MSBS, the MP7, SM1, Max-11, UMP9, MSMC, JS9, Bison, RAS-12, 612, Sega 12, KSG, UTS 15, Origin 12, M27 IAR, RPK 12, F90 HBAR, Hammer, Shrike, MK46, RFB, Buzzard, SA58, MK14, G28, Ballista, SRS, AX, XLR EVO, M98B, M408, M93, G18, SW500, Rhino, Warrior, MP1522, TAC-15, and here are the details of the game. So Exo Movement is back, claims this, however I believe it's not double jumping and all the advanced warfare features. I believe it's more enhancement of the body when you're in an EVO state. So exosuits due to the EVO operators are back, and since EVOs can withstand inhumane conditions, maps take place in new areas such as the Chernobyl reactor, Tel Aviv, and that's right after the nuclear blast, and the pre-game timer is replaced with a dynamic cutscene. This is obviously for the multiplayer. Soldiers are parachuting in, breaching a door, swimming up, those sorts of things. Treyarch partnered with gun manufacturers to ensure correctness. Perks are like Call of Duty Ghosts, but can only pick 3 without a wild card. Weapons are bought using real life prices, stats adjusted so more expensive weapons are better. For example, an ACR is going to cost more than an AK-12 because it is more expensive in real life. Camos are earned through challenges, do not need to be bought. Operators can be customized in more depth than Advanced Warfare, so this is tops, pants, pads, loadouts, helmets, glasses, boots. Outfits for operators, you can have ghillie suits, stealth suits, hazmat, space suits. Camos can be used on clothing, so you can have an operator with a massive, like, I don't know if you can have a gold camo and things like that, but that's going to be really, really cool. That's probably within the multiplayer. Gameplay varies on maps. Some maps are extremely chaotic and some are very slow paced and tactical. I'd say chaotic is more Call of Duty style, tactical is more Battlefield style. Most game modes from Black Ops 2, Ghosts and Advanced Warfare are returning. Ground War is redesigned as 20 versus 20 on any map. I don't believe that. Always 20 versus 20 due to map specific factions having AI. Post-game cinematics, winning a game allows your team to blow up a reactor, those sort of things. Cinematic loading screens, that's already been detailed. Graphics are better than Advanced Warfare due to new engine. The leaker who actually wrote this post said that he likens it to the first-person Division. Constantly runs at 60 frames a second, motion blur in high-speed moments. Scopes are dual render, so it looks like you're looking through 2 eyes. Realistic glass on scopes, new attachments and updated attachments. So there's the MARS sight, a red dot and a laser sight combo, 3D printed upgrade, move faster, aim faster, those sorts of things. All maps are dynamic by default, and one of the maps is on a mining platform. The platform descends, and by the end of the map you are underground, so it moves as the game actually progresses through the gameplay. Score streaks are returning. Many are new or updated versions. The hidden score streak is the EVO failure, which is like a system hack that can immobilize the enemy for a certain amount of time, jam weapons, or can override the targeting system, so teammates are now hostile, friendly fire enabled, or can prevent certain parts of the map to be accessed. So obviously there's a lot of digital stuff being added into this game, and the HUD is integrated, looks like augmented reality or HoloLens. Zombies is detailed now, which plays like Black Ops 2 but is fluid like Exo Zombies. Plays on the premise that Zombies universe is children's story outlandish maps, story mirrors, children's playtime, which has unexpected events. The default map is a modern New York City overrun with the undead, which we did actually look at the BL147 from the letters removed within multiplayer as the New York City east of New York City we had as a location. And there's 2 levels of this map, which the ground level, and there's also a sewer subway level, which is larger than transit, and you use subways and streets to navigate, which is laid out in a grid-like format. Can use street names to call out points. The boxes at the 6th and Broadway sort of thing like that. Can buy attachments from the wall and continues the origin storyline. And this is all he has detailed so far. But what really confirms this is we do have an industry insider who has also backed this up and said to people asking about exosuits, he said, "They're not exoskeleton suits. Far future soldiers get injured in battles, loose body parts, and enter robotic limbs and cybernetics as part of their death. These parts give human beings faster than normal speed and strength, etc." However, Shinobi here said far future. We only had 2030, which isn't that far in the future. But we will find out more details when we receive some more information, and I will be right back when we get some more info or intel on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Please like and subscribe if you're new around here, and if you did enjoy the video, like I said just a second ago, be sure to give it a like, and I will see you all next time.